Hey guys, today I wanted to make a video about canceling into commutators for last two centers. So this is a pretty, well, I guess sort of advanced thing that's generally pretty helpful for last two centers. So one of the fundamental ideas to understand before you can really grasp the concept of cancellations is that you can do the two different ways you can do commutators. So if you just were to do this commutator, you can either do it with RU and finish, or you can do RU prime. And it's a very slightly different algorithm depending on which way you pick. And the difference obviously doesn't really matter if you just have a pure commutator like this. But what this difference allows us to do is we can pick U or U prime and potentially cancel some moves on a lot of different last bar cases. So let's just take the most basic one, for example. A lot of more beginner or intermediate big cube solvers would see this case and say, okay, I'm going to move this corner center to these two to line them up, and then I can do a commutator here. But the best way to solve this is by canceling into the commutator. So if you choose to do, so say you insert this and say you choose to do RU instead of RU prime, you'll notice the last two moves of inserting this partial bar are exactly the same as the first two moves of doing this commutator. So the way you can solve this is you can cancel out those four moves and do this. Here's another case where the same logic applies. Most beginners or intermediate solvers would just insert this partial bar and do a commutator with these, but you can cancel into the commutator once again. And for this one, since it's like a U2 away, it doesn't actually matter whether you do U or U prime, but yeah, you can cancel into that commutator. This also applies to some more advanced cases like this. If you know how to do, so most people I think would see this and do RU2 R prime, and then you can commutate these two pieces at a time. But what that solution ends up looking like, because again, it's the same cancellation as the previous case I just showed, but with now two centerpieces instead. So the best algorithm to do this actually looks like this. This also applies to if you didn't do your outer bar last, like for here, if I have my inner bar last, and the normal way would just be to insert this here, and then you get a pure commutator. You can cancel four moves out of that once again by doing this. This also honestly has even more applications on 7x7, so I'll just kind of go over some random cases as they pop into my head. Like this case, you can, like most people would just insert this and then do the commutator with two pieces, but you can do this. Then as another example, this case is the exact same as this would be on 6x6, where you can solve it like this. On 7x7, you just do this with one more layer. So basically, you can just play around with the different applications of this case, because there's a lot in a lot of different last bar cases, especially on 7x7, because there's more pieces. But anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.